Good morning, Blacknell family. It's Wednesday, the 29th of July. And once again, we wanted to come to you in this midweek format, just as an introduction to some of the email that follows below. So we encourage you to take a look at the things that are coming to us as a community as we continue to try to stay connected. Every morning I read a psalm and spend a little bit of time in it. And a lot of the psalms are prayers for God to meet us in our place of need. And those psalms are very much on my heart and mind this morning. And I wanted to lead off this little introductory moment just by inviting you to pray for some of the folks that some of us are praying for. We learned last night that Mimi Every died. She gave in to the cancer that overtook her. And Tim Penniger's father died. And so yesterday was a sad day for two of our families. We invite you to pray and be in touch with Rick and the boys as you know them, for Tim and Pam as you know them, to pray for them, whether you know them or not, in their loss in this time where they're trying to figure out how best to give thanks to God for these two folks who lived faithful lives back to God, who is the giver of all life. There's some other folks that we would love to put in front of you for your ongoing prayer concerns. Lynn McCullers is recovering from a successful surgery. It was very serious surgery, but the news is all good. If you know Lynn and Ken, perhaps send them a note or give them a call. And we are excited about the progress that Claire Logan is making. You all know that we have been standing with and praying for Emily and Jason and their son Simon and their daughter Claire. Claire has some extraordinary needs. She's got a surgery coming up on the 11th of August. So I wanted you to know about that and to pray for the Logan family and especially for the stewarding of Claire's remarkable little life. Others who we remind you of, and I'm sure there are many more, Taylor Brennan, as she goes through ongoing diagnosis and treatment for cancer, for Julie and Mark Weems, for Allie Schoenfeld's sister Pamela, who's coming to Durham for heart surgery, and for Paul and Phyllis Emanuel, who are struggling with health concerns. If you know them at all, you know how faithful they have been in terms of trusting the Lord, and we want to stand with them in that. We also want you to be particularly in prayer for families who are trying to figure out this once-in-a-lifetime experience, what it's going to be like to send kids back to school, or not send them, but to have them in school from a dining room table. Would you lift them up in particular as they, over the course of these next few weeks, try to put the structures in place to make that the best it can possibly be? One of the things that you'll see below in the email is the way in which we're trying to connect families who have particular needs to help them make those decisions, and a form to fill in if you would like to make yourself available to be part of the solution. Trying to connect families and folks who might be available to provide some childcare or some sort of support as families try to figure this out. Please pay attention to that below. I have some good news for the middle schoolers. We can't go to the Great Escape this year. That was a decision that we made a couple of months ago. And it really grieved us because we know how important the Great Escape has been to so many of our middle schoolers over the years. But the really good news is that the Great Escape is coming to you. August 21 to 23rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A virtual Great Escape experience is going to be coming to you. So it'll be in the evenings for those 3 nights. There'll be a lot more information coming to you from Tanya and the team. But we wanted you to know about it, give you something to look forward to, and to anticipate that and plan for that. Last thing on my mind this morning are the 2 search committees that are meeting and would covet your prayers. John Nicholson is leading the search committee for the Director of Music and Worship, position that will open up in January of next year. And then the session last night approved a search committee chaired by Melissa Hardemeek for our Director of Congregational Care. We are still mourning the loss of Margaret Frothingham as she has stepped down from her staff role here, but we are trusting God to provide for us through the work of this new committee. If you have any recommendations for the committee, or if you think of anyone who might be a likely candidate, please be in touch with Melissa or me. Get word to us. We would like to build a great candidate list of potential nominees and to consider them. So help us out in that way. That's it for me today. Happy Wednesday to you. May God bless you.